Hello.
Yeah. All right. What are we looking at?
Uh, MF game. It is the 15-7-8 loss.
Can you send me your IGN with the tag so I
Uh,
can
sure.
grab it? Yeah. All right. So the last times we've looked at your games, first, the very beginning, you were playing Kate mainly. I think then you switched to Jin for a bit,
Yeah,
and now we're on.
MF mostly. MF Jin.
Okay, good choice. They're both really good. All right. You said 15, 7, and
Uh,
8.
yeah, 15-7-8 loss.
I see a little wild Yumi game there too.
Yumi's broken. My Yumi's broken.
He said my Yumi's broken. I've never heard anyone ever say my Yumi's godlike, my Yumi's broken. I respect that. All right.
Sometimes you have to pull out the cat to get the win.
Ay, ay, ay. Do you sometimes have to pull out the cat?
Unfortunately.
All right, let's see it. Let's see. Enemy team. Enemy team's not too bad. Or enemy team's like a decent comp for you to play into, other than Jax.
Welcome to Summoner's
So what
Rift.
happened? Why did we
30
lose?
seconds until minions spawn.
Didn't push my lead hard enough, and then shit happened mid game.
Shit happened. Okay, we'll find out. Did you go last, first, or third?
I went yeah.
Okay, because you definitely need last, first, or third.
Minions have spawned.
I usually go with third.
Okay. Good thing about MF is like you actually don't need like a lot of ADCs benefit so much from having shit like Lulu, like an actual enchanter, but MF without the MF especially doesn't really need it. I'm sharing screen, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. That Lux just got away with so much. Okay. Like this Lux walking up like this, like without like she doesn't even have her ADC with her. So, and like look, watch. I'm gonna slow it down. Look how she's gonna throw her E here.
Yeah, I was hoping my Q was gonna bounce off the minion and hit her.
Well, that's not what I'm worried about here. I'm worried about the fact that like you should be moving forward here no matter what.
Oh, to just run her down?
Like first of all, yeah, she's fucking trolling. She doesn't even have an ADC. So like you would out trade her here alone. First off, second, every Lux player in low elo always does this. Like look how far behind she sent this.
Oh, okay, yeah, because she's used people always just run away from her.
Right, just like this. And the thing is, it's not. This isn't her E isn't dodgeable. If she throws it right here. If she gets close
Mhm.
enough, it's not dodgeable. But in low elo, this is how they do it because everyone runs backwards. So she threw way behind. So you should be moving forward for both of the reasons. Because even if she does use it properly and it hits you, you still out trade her. So not only did you click backwards and let her get away with walking up to you in a wave when you're MF and she's Lux, but you like did the most predictable. Like not only did you not walk up, which would have let you dodge it, but you would have bodied her regardless. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but is taking the trade then higher priority over securing the 3 minions here?
Well, if we go back to it, so her walking up like this, like those CS didn't even need to be hit there. First of all, and even if they were like very last CS, like or very last pixel of HP, considering how hard she was trolling, yeah, it's like it is worth it because it's gonna lead. It should lead to a kill. Like it easily can lead
Okay.
to a kill. But let's say someone's contesting you when you're trying to CS. That's why it's important to play like across, like diagonally, like putting the minion in between you and them instead of
Hmm.
on the same side as them. So they can't do that. But Anyway, like not only did she walk up and throw E, she did E auto and no trade back whatsoever.
Hmm.
She should have lost at least 40% of her health, or 40% of her health, like minimum. You eat another auto for free. Look how much damage your auto Q just did.
Yeah.
That's how hard she was trolling level 1. Or first interaction. See? So like if the first thing happened, this could already be
She would be dead, yeah.
Right, we already did. Oh, MF autos really do hit like a truck. My goodness. Does suck having Shaco support in this kind of scenario, but oh wait, okay Shaco. It's a good idea. What you were trying to do there. Wait, she flashed right here though. I thought she flashed. Did she not?
Yeah, but I don't think I can catch up there.
What do you mean? You have heal. How can you not catch her? Look at your MS. Look at the MS difference. 380.
Yeah, but she hits me.
Yeah, look, 220, 244, 231. You're still faster, and you didn't even use heal yet.
Okay.
This is free as hell. What? I mean, yeah, actually, without even using heal, you would have caught her.
Hmm.
Yeah, that was really free. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, MF really hits hard. Those autos are chunky. Okay, you need to prime the back line for your Q. You need to prime these backline minions for your Q. Like, you need to auto them a few times so they're low enough to threaten your double up. Wow, your auto doesn't kill?
Nope.
That's unfortunate. Okay, so Lux, you know, has been, you know, been trying to gift you kills here. Oh, now Jin is too. What is this fucking guy doing? I don't know about the heal, but... Oh my god, and you're gonna end up dying. Jeez. What a disaster. So... I don't know why Shaco stopped autoing. I don't know why he left, but... So, main thing so far. Lux needed to die a year ago. Right here, this was good. Like, I don't like the heal, but like autoing him.
I healed for the 4th shot coming in to minimize the damage, or should I not have?
Well, no, because like it wasn't going to kill you or even come close to killing you. So like you would just take this huge chunk of HP and then walk away.
So you don't think I should have gone for the all-in here? Because that's what I was thinking. I healed the 4th shot and just keep going with the all-in.
Yeah, so like you can't go for the all-in because Shaco, like as soon as Shaco backs off, you can't really go into the wave anymore. Sadly, he backed off because like it was the right play to keep going, but is there? I can't tell if there's a minion between you and him because no, there's not. Yeah, so like if you Q this, that'll kill him as well. Oh yeah, that'll easily kill him. So yeah, lots of different chances to kill these guys here. Even with your support, like basically, he was non-existent for a little bit. Yeah, he was starting to do stuff at like level 2, but even without him, you still like could have. Like you saw how much damage you do to Lux anytime she oversteps. So we just need to actually be punishing that every time. And then she should have died from you just like walking up and killing her anyway. Afterwards. But wait. I mean, it's a fine reset, really. Grab another longsword. Or dirt.
Oh no,
Yeah, that works too. We're missing a lot of damage there. Oh no. Okay. So your E is like really overshot. First off, not that big of a deal, but the amount of autos you miss out on. You auto here, and then you pop W for the attack speed, and like look.
Yeah, I lose vision,
That
and I'm not autoing.
Yeah, so like you should be getting like 3 autos in this time span, and then here you'd get another one, and then like you should still be autoing. Your W's still on.
Hmm.
Like you see, you're still not autoing. This guy can't kill you. Like even if Katarina's not here, this guy can't kill you. His E cooldown's way too long early. If he could kill you here, this champ would be so fucking broken. Even though he is so fucking broken, but this guy just got away with murder. Like these guys are like donating you kills like straight up, but they keep getting away. Oh, I don't think he gets away now. Oh my god, no. Nice. Oh, at least we got lucky with the bounce right there. Okay. They really gifted it to you this time. They made it so there's no way you don't get the kills. Okay, so yeah, that was almost like them getting away with murder again because you're like clicking backwards instead of forward. Could have just reset on this wave. Left it frozen, but it's also fine to push it to like recall with more gold. It's just dangerous.
Yeah, I wanted to crash this, but I couldn't push it in time.
Well, why did you want to crash it?
Isn't that what I'm supposed to do?
Well, why?
To get the gold and get the reset be back with a buy from all the kills I got.
Right, so like the reason why I was saying why is because like you had 2 options. Leave it frozen so they're bleeding while you reset and then you come back to the big wave, or trying to crash it. And the benefit to crashing it is you get to recall more gold. But if there's nothing, like if you already had enough gold and getting that extra gold from pushing these waves isn't going to give you anything, like not finish your item or give you any crucial component, then it's just an unnecessary risk where they can now like kind of punish you, but if they freeze. So you would only try to crash and push this if you needed that extra gold. Otherwise, you just reset it as soon as you kill them.
Yeah.
This is really bad now that you're still here. You needed to reset. Now you're like in lane with...
I have double buffs, so that makes it not as bad, right? Because I can just use red and blue to sustain through.
No, it makes it worse because double buffs are so strong that if you recalled immediately, spent your gold, you come back to lane with double buffs and all your gold. Like you're insanely strong if you spent the gold. Like you can just spam, and if any of your Qs hit, it's gonna chunk. But now, now the double buffs technically you really can't use them that well because they can kill you. It's not like you're like he has more gold spent than you. They're not weak.
Yeah.
So if you had your gold spent, they can't kill you. They can't even try. But now like you are at the mercy of them, and that's why you're sitting all the way back here. So all it really did is the double buffs is just kind of a waste. It's a waste of like what you could have, like a chance to just snowball really hard. Yeah, see how little damage you do? You see how free this would be if you have your gold spent? Luckily, they are griefers. But that's like a really, really big issue that like should be one of the first things you fix when it comes to League. You can't... It's a really common one. The amount of people I coach were like, this is the thing I tell them they have to fix. Fishtail.
Recalling?
Yeah, like you should be recalling almost after almost any sequence that happens. You go down to bot, people kill each other, crash the wave, or whatever, and then reset. There really should never be a time where you're staying out on the map with fucking 2k gold, especially early on, where 2k gold is like 2k gold's more than half of your total gold. It's like you're sitting on more in your inventory than you have spent in general. Okay. Am I catching strays? Perhaps. Oh, you gotta walk forward though. Shaco's actually doing work right there. You should be going forward still though. Like you have a huge item advantage. You should be autoing him. You could have killed him.
Over CS and here.
Well, yeah, because you could kill him. Like right here. Like you, first of all, you should have even Q'd her. Like she's so low HP. There's no world where you should be wasting Q to do it. And then you could be using
The Q on the Jhin.
Right, auto Q on him, and you that would do. I like if you walked up and autoed him. I'd love to see how much damage it does. Like auto Q does, I bet, 40% of his health, maybe more.
Probably.
It might even do more. Q. You just need to be up closer for that to work. Like, you need to be in a spot where you can immediately Q and not have to run up and do it. So, like...
Yeah, I haven't figured out exactly where I need to be standing in relationship to, like, the waves so that I can get that Q off right away.
I think MF's Q range is the same as her auto range, if I remember.
Yeah.
But, yeah, like, if you're just standing in the spot already, the moment he walks up like this, you can immediately Q and he can't get out of it. But if you have to run up and do it, then, like, he's not running away because he sees that you're trying to Q him. He's running away because you're running at him. So...
If I'm already there, then he's not going to run away.
Right, then
I'm
it,
not
like...
moving towards him.
Right, it, like, kind of removes it from his mental. Like, from his... Like right... Yeah. Like,
yeah.
Yeah. He's not even paying attention to this. Because it's not that easy to actually pay attention to MF. Oh, alt? He ran out with that Q. Okay, movement. Nice. Yeah, oh, wait. Actually, we can see the damage right here. Let's see how much damage you do to him with auto Q. Yeah, about 40%. So as you can see, that's why I was saying earlier, like this is why it was so important to spend your gold, because you see how strong you are. Like, it's not even close. You just shred them. You want to be at max strength at all times. All right, pretty fed now. Winnable. Wait, you needed to push one wave though. It's not like Jhin can be here or anything. Why didn't you crash it?
I don't know.
You don't know. There's gotta be a good reason to not crash when no one can be here. Almost denied.
I just wanted to recall to get back before they crashed the wave, I think.
Recall before... what?
Oh, get back before Jhin and Lux crashed the wave.
Yeah, see, like, that's not really anything you should be thinking about. The only thing you need to be worrying about here is crashing the wave and resetting, and so you get a clean reset. But because you didn't, like, you died for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, kind of a big throw. Could be worse though. It's not a game-losing throw yet. Okay, ER. Could have ulted him. You get his flash, minimum. Shaco clone slowing him and your E slowing him. You get his ult. I mean, look at his MS, yeah. You'd at least get his ult. I mean, get his flash, but... Okay, ult. Yeah. Okay, run up and dive. Run up and dive. Run up and dive. How could we possibly be clicking backwards?
I was waiting for him to force shot a minion. Then my plan was to go in after he force shotted.
But he's just gonna force shot and then Q and then walk away. Why would he let you kill him? Like that. See, this is his mistake. He thinks his fourth shot means anything. You think his fourth shot means something. It doesn't mean anything. You kill him in auto Q auto. I mean, auto Q might kill him. No, it probably will kill him, actually. You have another Dirk? Yeah, it definitely kills him. Tell me you walk up and hit him. Close. You see? You see? So, like... And then you end up flashing. Like, look. instead of just hitting him here and just running at him, auto Q auto, and then if he flashes away, you follow flash, boom, he's dead. You end up just like flashing in for him, and then he barely lives, and you can't. Can you not catch him because he has Swifties?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, and he lives because of it. Like, you're just overthinking it. His
Comforting.
fourth shot doesn't
Yeah.
do shit. You're full HP. So now you use both sums. Didn't get the kill. She lived. Just start your recall.
Shut down.
Yay. Decently fed. Should be more fed, but it could be worse.
And I think this is where it starts going downhill.
Uh-oh.
Red team's turret
She a
has
storm
been
surge?
destroyed.
I mean, she's really actually not that much of a threat. Let me see what this look like. You have all back up? Not yet. Close. Yeah, like there's certain. It's just like with Lux level 1. Like your initial reaction to click backwards against Syndra, like using QE, like your initial reaction should always be side to side, unless you're so far away. But like this isn't even close to far away enough from her stun. It would have reached even further. If you sidestep this, you can just turn and body her. And I'm not saying that you need to dodge every Syndra stun, but what I'm pointing out is your initial reaction to her showing up was backwards. It needs to be to the side. She is killable here. If you walk up and dodge one thing, or land one Q right there off of a minion, you turn you all, and she dies. Her stun's down. Okay, push. Okay. Now she's gonna vault. Okay, I think what happened here actually. That was unfortunate. So this is less of you. This one I wouldn't say you need to dodge this. The other one I would, but this one, this is the price of the last one.
Me fucking up earlier, yeah.
Yeah. This is pretty dumb though. Our Storm Sword was already back up. It's kind of dumb.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
But yeah, that's because you can kill her. It's like you're kind of playing like she's some huge threat. Like you can kill her easily. All it takes is literally like to put it to help it make sense. All it takes is you aggressively dodging one of her stuns, like moving to the side instead of backwards, and if she whiffs, then you kill her. That's it.
Red team's turret.
But if you just play scared and like only click backwards like that one time, then she just gets free chunks. But like she can be punished for whiffing, and you can whiff punish her. Okay. Alright, well, coming out of lane phase, still pretty fed. Not fed enough to say this game should be easy, but fed enough to where like it should be like winnable.
I don't know how Jin didn't die there.
Me neither, honestly, but that's fucked up. Yeah, that's kind of unfortunate. You see? You always just click backwards. Like these Syndra stuns are more dodgeable than it seems. They're bullshit, but like right here, if I'm you, like the way I would dodge this is like one click this way and then back this way. Like pretty much every time. Now, what would make this hard is if you do that, like what I was just saying, you click this way, back this way, and then she doesn't throw the stun. Then it's like, okay, she waited, and which is what a higher elo player would do. But like this guy, as you can see, he just rips the stun every time. Like he doesn't wait for you to dodge. He just gets into range and immediately throws it. And like all it takes is dodging that once, then you run in and you kill her. Not sure why you healed, but maybe you thought she had ult. You would just heal like during her ult because it like applies damage slowly. But it does look that Jhin didn't die. You should be walking up and autoing the wave though. Why are you not walking up and autoing the wave?
Worried about the Syndra coming up and killing me.
She can't. You're too fast. Like if Syndra comes from here and walks at you, you just walk this way. How can she ever touch you?
Well, she can come by where my tower is, can't she? Because she's like
Here?
right there right now. No, the other opening.
Here?
Yeah.
Same thing. You walk this way.
Hmm.
Like it's literally that's one of the great things about MF. Oh, and you rush Swifties? And you didn't even like sit on just like normal boots, like, and you have Swifties, so you're so fast. Like, there's no. That's another reason the Syndra shouldn't be like having 100% hit ratio on you. Like, you're so fast. You 485 MS. It's absolutely crazy. It's so hard to hit MF. So yeah, you should be hitting the wave, and you want Syndra to come for you. You want to be trying to push the wave, and then you see them coming out of the brush to chase you. That's just like wasting their time and giving space on the map, so they can't do this shit right here. So they can't just sit in the brush and kill whoever walks up.
Okay.
Because like you're too safe. You're so safe to like hit the wave that there's no reason not to. The only thing that like even if they have flash, it's hard to catch you in a scenario like this, especially with like the new mid lane walls. Really hard.
Blue team has slain the dragon.
You have to push that mid wave. You have to push that mid wave. While they do dragon, that's your way of getting some little like sort of tempo.
Blue team has
You push
slain the
this,
dragon.
so then they have to hold that and push this one, and then you move up here. Now, if you move up here, they can push this and go for this immediately.
Mm-hmm.
You have to push that wave. Honestly, I would never be going up for Fiora anyway, but like after you push that wave, if that's the only play, then sure. What if there's an assassin like Shaco Zed? Well, it depends where that assassin is. But yeah, even if like they have an assassin, MF is so fast that if she knows where they are, she can hug one side. You shouldn't be ulting here. When Ornn ults like this, and this guy's CC'd, like you should be using the time that he's CC'd and the time that your Yumu's is on to catch up.
Okay.
To get closer. Here, like you're literally max range of your ult already. There's just no chance. Now he might live. Oh, his jump got caught. And then it would have been amazing too, because you would have chased. The rest of the enemy team shows up right here, and now you're laying your ult down in the choke, just annihilating everything. Been amazing. You can actually kill everybody.
Shut down.
Oh boy, this game's really hard now.
Yeah, I felt kind of lost at this point as to how to push my lead because it just felt like everything was out of control.
So, the way you need to push your lead on MF, especially lethality MF, is like patience with like. So you got to think about like building lethality MF. What it's good at compared to like let's say crit MF. Like crit MF is mainly auto based, hard carry, like a traditional ADC. Lethality MF is very ability based, Q and alt. Using MF alt, you have to know, like you have to be patient and like think about. You need to be able to see You need to be able to know when alts like this are like it's basically if you use your ult like this, and then you don't have it for like an actual fight, like it's basically half of your kit, your ult with lethality.
Mm-hmm.
So like you have to really get a good gauge on when you should use it, and the best times to use it are when there's two main ways you use MF ult: when people are chasing into chokes, or when you have like CC to set up the ult. In this scenario right here, Ornn knocked him up. You weren't in range yet. Then he was not knocked up anymore. You dropped E and then ult. If you ulted when like because you were in range at the very start of the knockup, then it's different because you know you're gonna blast him with a big chunk of the ult. But since the knockup was gone, he was at the very max range of the ult. It was just wasted. He got hit by like 3 barrages.
Mm-hmm.
So like that's where you need to be using your ults. You need to be like looking for them over chasing or CC to set it up. And then other than that, you should just be pushing waves and using Q. That's really how that's the good thing about MF. She's quite simple in terms of like game plan. Some games are harder than others though. Okay. Should still be mid lane here. Yeah. Mid, push. Can't really do much about 3 of them. You're way too far back though. Right here. Lilia's helping you clear this wave, but like I'm confused how Syndra can be walking up like this. Lilia's here, Shaco's here, but why are you so far away where like you literally cannot contribute in any way? You're constant.
Like, I don't feel like I can step up.
Why not? You think you're gonna die to Syndra?
Yeah, and the rest of the team is like on fog just behind her.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Then I know what we need to talk about here. So when we think about champions kits, they're designed with like power budget, right? So a champion like Lilia, currently right now, she's obviously way too strong. So even though she's fast as shit, she one-shots you. The way she was designed, when she's not completely broken, she's really fast, but it takes her a bit to kill you. Like lots of rotations of Q. MF, like a lot of her power budget is put into this. Like this movement speed she has, you have to use it. You have to use how fast she is, meaning you need to use it to do things like being able to push a wave without somebody being able to catch you, being able to walk up and bait out skill shots because it's very hard to hit you with them. If you're just sitting back here like this, you're not using this movement speed. So like their enemy team is over here, but for them to kill you, someone has to CC you. Syndra would have to stun you, but it should be really, really hard for Syndra to stun you when your passive is on. If you're in combat or whatever and you don't have the movement speed from W, then it's a little bit different, of course. But like you're not like Syndra. Look, Syndra walks up, stuns. Like the fact that Syndra just walks up, stuns your support right here, then full combos her like that, and you aren't even there. Like if you're there next to her, Syndra dies for this, or she just doesn't do it. She just stuns and walks away. But you're so non-existent that like if I'm Lilia, I'm so tilted that my ADC is 3 screens away. Like a fed MF is 3 screens away while the Syndra just unloads a full combo that she could die for. So, like this is a big problem. This is actually similar to your previous issues that from way back your last VOD. I remember your big issue was you played too scared.
Mm-hmm.
So like, if you were a different champ here, let's say you were like Varus here. I mean, actually, it doesn't even matter to be honest with you. No matter what ADC you are here, you're way too far back. The fact that you're MF makes it even worse.
So where should I be?
You way up here. Like it's if now look, with these guys over here, they might be over there in fog, but before you see them, there is no you don't have to be back here before you see them. Now you should be up here, like in this area, and then they show up and then you position accordingly. But if you're up here and they show up, they're still nowhere near close enough to kill you or like close enough to even touch you. Like you need to be close enough that the moment Syndra stuns, you were like 2 steps away from autoing her. But you are 15 Teemos away from autoing her. Because if these guys show up, like what could happen here easily is you walk up like you're supposed to. You guys damage Syndra a bit. These guys chase, and like I said, enemy teams chasing is where your ult's good. They funnel into you guys. You run over to here and you ult everybody. That's something that could easily happen. But like your Lilia, who it's not your fault she died technically because she got comboed and killed. But you're giving the enemy team too much space to do whatever they want because you're too scared. You need to use how much movement speed MF has to go in and out of these situations and contribute. You're like not contributing. Yeah, it's like this. This is terrible. To go from what we just saw, not only did you not contribute to the last fight, but then like we just said, 50% of your champ is your ult. For it to be used like this? What? It doesn't look like you were trying to kill Syndra because it didn't even touch her.
No, I was trying to clear the wave to make sure she can't take the tower.
Wasn't there like only a few minions there?
I think she can take it if I don't clear the tower. Or clear the wave here.
So 2 things. 1, she will never come close to taking this here. 2, you will kill her. How can she kill you if she just ulted your Lilia?
Does she need ult to kill me? Because I think she can just kill me with her basic abilities.
Yes, she needs ult 100%. Especially if we're taking into consideration that you're moving at 450 MS. So you running at her and then 1 click to the side. She misses, you E her, and you kill her. And if she hits you, she still doesn't kill you. Like, see, that's what I'm saying. It's like Syndra can't one-shot you without her ult unless she's like sitting on a death cap here, level 15. Like not even close. And even if she could, let's say she could, she still can never get the tower. Like your Q kills 2 minions. There's 6 minions here. Tower kills that one. You walk up, you Q, that kills 2 of them. There's 3 left. Your autos do half the minions' HP because of love tap. So not only can you kill her, but she can't kill you. She can't take the tower. She has no ult. And you could clear the wave anyway with just normal autos and Qs. You see, this is a big, like the opportunity cost on MF ult is like way bigger deal than like Ezreal ult. Or like a lot of champions ults, especially going lethality MF. It's half of your power. You may be more than half. So like now you don't have ult. And are they doing Baron too?
Yeah.
So like she's getting away with, like Syndra is getting away with just pushing down mid lane right in front of your face while like being killable. So then you waste the ult, you run to Baron. And now you can't even ult the Baron. This is where your ult's amazing, of course. Like, this Syndra should be dead, and then you run into the Baron pit, or run over to the Baron pit, and then you ult, and then you either kill everybody here, or, you know, maybe the enemy team still gets it. Doesn't matter. The point is, you aren't doing anything. You're not contributing to the game. Ever since Laning Phase, you haven't done anything but flash on Jhin and almost kill him. Other than that, nothing. Which like just doesn't, it just won't work. Like you have to do things, or else the enemy team just gets too much space to do whatever they want. Oh, and you flashed there. Yeah, this is Now your teammates show up? What the hell? What was Ornn doing the whole goddamn time? Okay. So now the enemy team's like really getting fed here. Okay. Alright, we need... Yeah, see, like, look. This should never, ever, ever happen. Ever. You are running... You have... If we pause it when she uses this, you're actually at 500 MS. Like... She needs to, like, have a hard read to hit you here. Like, she needs to, like, shoot it here, predicting you're gonna move to the side. But you run forward and then you just click. Well, I mean, you ran literally right into her and then clicked directly backwards. Look, no, you didn't move to the side whatsoever. On a linear skill shot. You need to, like, I don't know if it's panic.
No, I was distracted here.
It does look a little bit like distracted because you kind of just like ran into her, but. The problem with being distracted here is this is another point where you could like swing the game because they're pushing like alone with the Baron. I think the other people must have recalled. Yeah, see? So like they're griefing here. You should kill them all. If you dodge a Syndra stun, your ult comes up and then you just melt everything. And now, see, so like they both should have died there. And then now the enemy team has staggered deaths. They don't have the Baron on 2 people. They can't use the Baron to push. And the game saved. So I'm not sure what like was distracting you, but that was another big part of the game.
Shut down. Shut down.
So yeah, basically right now what we're seeing is just
Team's turret has been destroyed.
it's not so like I was saying, your game plan at this point in the game as MF isn't too complicated per se. Like it's basically push waves like a normal ADC, like stay farmed. Look for like people sleeping on with double ups, and then you like using your ults to counter the enemy team chasing at bad times, or to follow up on teammates CC. But on top of that as well, like you need to punish the enemy team when they are pushing when they shouldn't. Like that Syndra. You got to think about how big of a disconnect there was when Syndra was pushing that tier 2. Like, not only should you have been able to kill her, but like you thought that she could literally take it in front of your face and like kill you 100-0 when it's so far the other way. That's a kind of a big problem game knowledge wise. Which means you need to test yourself in those scenarios. This mage doesn't have ult. If that's an Ori, doesn't have ult, run up and try. Like mages are a lot of the time very ult reliant to one shot you. Like literally every single mage there. If we take Ori, Syndra, Victor, Xerath, Ziggs, Vel'Koz, every single one of these champs I'm naming right now literally can't one shot you there without their ults. It's not possible unless they are like with Syndra's gold at the time in items. I can't think of a mage that could just one-shot you there. Oh, Zoe. Never mind. Zoe could. Zoe could one-shot you there. So that's a little bit different. Zoe doesn't have an ult to play around. Right? But other than her, there's no other mage that would just one-shot you. So that means any mage walking up like that without their ult needs to be punished for it. Or there needs to be an attempt to punish for it. Or to punish them. It can't be so backwards that you are scared. I'd rather see you die trying to kill them because you know they didn't have ult and you know they're alone. Because that's the only way to learn. But yeah, definitely need to be like, those are the 3 things so far that have like, other than like the laney stuff we've talked about, when it comes to the mid game, those are the 3 things that are making this game very, very hard. Ult's fine, I guess. It could be worse. Didn't need it, but... Oh, actually, I didn't mean to talk about something real fast. So right here, Jax is right there. You know he's in the jungle. Like, based off where the enemy team just was, like Lux being dead, like you can easily push a mid wave here, which you should. And then you can go into the jungle. This makes everything better in lots of ways. This makes it so the enemy team, like someone's gonna be catching this wave, so they can't contribute to this jungle fight. It makes it so even like after this jungle fight, notice what happens because you didn't push it. Now enemy team gets here to push it, whereas Jhin would be collecting it here. Now they push it. You can't walk up and push it. Now you can't clear the next wave, so then you run into the jungle like this, which you honestly shouldn't have done. You should have looped right around into your base, but either way, like now, like they wouldn't have this wave here to take this tower. It would have already been cleared by you. You don't have ults, so you kind of gotta be careful. Wait, was that 1Q? Let me see. Was that crit or what was that? I think that's a lot of damage, and it wasn't even the crit one. Like if that crits, if that like kills, it gets the double up crit, I'm pretty sure that'll do like nearly 60%. Nice. Send it again. So like that's what I'm talking about, like fishing for double ups, catching them sleeping. But more of it. Way, way more. You need to be way more confident running up with 500 MS. Got Grudge, got the Horn upgrade. Now Syndra has death caps. Now she really hurts. Seems in a rough spot. Just like at this point, it's hard to win because it's like too late. Even if you start playing properly from here, it's still difficult because you've kind of let the enemy team run away with the game a bit. But we'll see if there's a play to be made. Wow. So much damage. Wait, that pop first strike? Good flash. But see, that was a good flash, but like now, like I'm confused. What do you think's gonna kill you? Like, how can you still be running though?
I think I want to join the fight, maybe going through river.
Yeah, but even if that's the case, why? Why not? Like, look, I'm gonna show you exactly where you should turn around. I'm gonna show you exactly where, like, if I'm you, I would turn. Like, you should be turning around the moment you're out of danger, which is right. I'll show you where. Here, you're out of danger. Like now, you can be putting down. You could be ulting here. Syndra doesn't have stun to stop you. You could you have two ult angles here that could be useful. You can ult here, which could do a lot of damage to Jax and potentially kill Lux, or you ult Syndra. Both of them are completely free because they're like she just wasted her stun, and like she wasted her stun. Jax jumped on Lilia. Lux used her shit. Like, if you flash Syndra's stun and then just run all the way to the other side of the screen and don't use anything, by the time you contribute to the fight, all their abilities are back up. Look. Because, like, you could ult there and then you can still easily run away if it doesn't kill anything. But you gotta, like, those are the times where your ult is super good. Enemy team wastes cooldowns and tunnels on someone else. Ult. Oh, yeah. Okay. Worse. So, first off, right here, when Jax runs towards you, you need to pop your W. So he can't get in range to jump on you. And then, again, the moment you're out of danger, which is right here, like, you should be moving forward here. Because you should be ready to... you should be ready to potentially ult. Like, you should be auto-attacking Jax here and getting ready to ult Syndra if Ornn hits her with the ult. Like, we haven't seen a good ult yet. That's a problem considering that, you know, half of your carry potential's in the ult. See what you have now. Yeah, and you can't really get... Wait, aren't you supposed to go Collector on this chat?
I stopped getting Collector. Some people go Collector second.
Yeah, I feel like that's the play.
I like Hubris better.
I think, yeah, wait, what's Hubris? I guess both are fine. Collector's definitely better, but not so much better to where it would hinder you. Okay, here we go, right here. Okay, come on. Back up, back up, back up, back up. Oh, these ults are killing me, bro. Look, like, what makes you think she's just gonna sit here and, like, eat this to the face? What makes you think that, like, she wouldn't just walk away? Like she does, look. Like, if this person had CC, you still wouldn't ult here. Because she's tanking tower. Your autos do plenty of damage with love tap and Q. So, like, you should just be autoing her. It's like, you're constantly ulting when your autos are just as good in that scenario, so you don't have to waste your high impact ult. You, like, we need to see at least one. Like, she actually lives because you ulted. If you auto Q auto, you would have killed her. And then here comes the CC we're looking for from Ornn. Like, honestly, what we're waiting for is Ornn's one good knockup, which we haven't seen. We haven't seen him ult properly once. But if he does, you guys have the potential to just explode anything. But you never have your ult. Wait. Oh, you gotta be careful there. There we go. Yes, nice, nice. There we go. Auto attacking. Okay. Alright, we need one good ult before this VOD ends, Mez. One good ult. A singular good ult. Come on. You can do it. 9 seconds. There we go. Look at your positioning. It's shit. Why? Where should you be?
Like by Lilia?
No. Here. Like, you gotta think MF ult is like, it's like, you can think of it kind of like Fiddle ult in scenarios like this. Like, if they don't see you, they don't know how to angle themselves.
Yeah.
Now, if you don't want to be at the wall, that's fine too. You're still 8 screens away from anything. Like, look how far back you are. If you think about it, it makes me, like, wonder in your mind what you think will happen here. Like, what's your plan?
I think that what we should be doing as a team, since Jin's ulted, just walk away and then take the fight after the ult's down.
What, did Jin ult? I don't see it.
Yeah, that's why we were on Dragon.
there it is.
Jin ulted,
Yeah.
so then I took back.
Okay, so Jin ult isn't a strong enough ult where it forces your entire team to, like, have to walk away. And this makes it even more useful to go around this way, so you can, like, if the enemy team chases like this, you can ult right over the wall and kill everything, and, like, make it so it's hard to even run through it. But you gotta be close, and, like, you're full HP with it, like, like Ornn.
I think I am gonna try to run behind the wall.
Okay, it's a little late, but it could still work. Wait. You're telling me, of all these times you ulted, finally a juicy ult presents itself with them all lined up in the choke. Right here. And you don't ult? Why didn't you ult?
Because I think I could just kill with Q auto Q and get out.
Well, you can kill one with Q auto Q, that's true. But like, you kill them all. Or at least make them flash, like at minimum.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the worst thing, not ulting there. It's just, it was a great time to do it. Dragon double up? Dragon double up? Oh, it's too late. Yeah, you definitely should have ulted there. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that flash? Okay, let me see what you did here though. He should have died. Okay, so the reason why he lives here, like just barely, is because like after he flash autoed you, well, first of all, when he flash autoed like that, you should have immediately turned around and autoed him. Like, you do just as much damage as he does, if not more. You do so much damage. And, like, so you should have turned auto W, E, then you ult. Because think about it. Like, you're not in danger of him killing you. Like, he can't kill you. It's going to take him a bit. You're just as fast as him, too. So he can't, like, do what he would normally do to someone. And just, like, run you down. You're giga fast. If anything, you might be faster. With the W on fully at the moment, it might be. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Point is, there's no reason to just like when he flashed auto then W, you could just turn autoed and then ulted. Either way, a little bit unfortunate. Not the biggest deal. Got his flash at least. Yo, chill though. Oh no, no. That is unfortunate. But you can't stop this inhib anyway. So. Like, you shouldn't be up this far anyway, because you can't stop the inhib alone. So you have to just back up and let them take it. Otherwise, like, even if they don't have flash, they should never let you stop them. So you shouldn't be up this far. Unfortunate your flash is down for a few seconds too. But either way, yeah, shouldn't have been up that far anyway. Should have just backed up. It's like you walk up when you shouldn't, and you don't walk up when you should, which is, of course, an issue here. Oh god, the dragon fight. Stagger deaths. I mean, Baron fight. Another Baron gone. This game's doomed. Finally, we did it. I mean, it you know, I don't agree with the flash, really. I mean, you flash that when you have Banshees. But what the funny thing is, because you flashed that with Edge of Night, it made it so Syndra's stun, I'm pretty sure it didn't affect you here. Funny. As you can see, your ult fucking melts anything. So if... Oh, I don't like this either. I don't like the Drinker either. I think you need...
I didn't know what to get last item.
More damage in some way, like real damage. Collector, anything. I actually like that one item, the Axiom Arc. Anything. But you need like real damage here because you have to be able to shred them all. Else you guys lose. Wait. I'm confused. You were running the correct way at first, then what happened? Oh, the replay's just not showing the Jhin ults. But you still should have ran this way, though. I mean, that's worth it. But, I mean, you killed 3. But this is not a fair item? You're damn right it's not. It's completely broken. I rush it on Zed, it's so broken. Cliff is like the best item in the game, it feels like. Hi, Lento. Now they just walk in with supers. It's gonna be really hard. You gotta try to shoot some double ups here. Gotta get closer though. Too far away. Way too far away still. Every time Syndra stuns down, you should be walking up looking to double up with you. There, you're dead. Lost. That ult's not gonna cut it. I'm way more than that. Okay. So we can see very clear issues here. The issues are clear. Sad thing is, problem is, they're not the easiest to fix. Some issues are really easy to fix, some are not. The laning phase ones are a little bit, I'd say tougher to fix. I would say the things you need to focus on the most, recalls in laning phase. Can't be fucking those up. And then you really need to, like, you gotta remember, this game in general, even at higher levels, it's just punishing mistakes. But you don't do that. If you notice, that's like a big piece of your gameplay that is like almost non-existent. There is no like punishing mistakes, especially in the mid game. You're like terrified of solo laners that don't have ults. So like they just walk up, and you let them get away with things that they're just asking to die. And sometimes you gotta like take risks and put yourself in danger a bit to do it. But like, it's not really in danger a lot of the time. A lot of the time it's just like there's a world they stun you, do half your HP, and then that's it. But if you dodge it with your 500 MS, which you easily should be able to, no matter how good or bad your movement is, 500 MS is like 500 MS. It's not easy to land skill shots on. So if you dodge it, you just kill them. Like there's multiple times Syndra should have been killed for that. And then we really gotta focus on like opportunity cost on the ults and like putting yourself in a spot to use the ult properly, letting them chase you into chokes, putting yourself in a spot where they can't see you to get ready to ult because you can tell the enemy team's gonna be running like towards you in that particular fight, stuff like that. Does it all make sense? Like, do you see it the way I'm like seeing it in the VOD?
Yeah. I think the biggest issue or the root cause of it is I just can't tell exactly when there's lethal damage on me. Because,
Right.
like, from my experience playing, I just get blown up by a mage looking at me.
Right, exactly. And that's why, that's what I'm saying, where like if you like in this particular spot at this tier 2, if you like are thinking that Syndra could kill you there, then like you do not, like, look, we can see where Syndra killed you earlier. Look at her items. She has Storm Surge, Magic Pen shoes. Like, actually,
Yeah, and that
look,
did like 60% of my health
right.
with
So look,
3 abilities.
well, actually, it's right before this. The first initial chunk she does. She hits you with a full combo here. Storm Surge, 50%. That's a full combo. That's her entire kit other than ult.
Mm-hmm.
So like that already kind of tells you how much damage she does.
Yeah, but then when it happens at mid, she has another full item on top of Needless.
Right. So like, so she has Shadow Flame, which she only is getting the critical part of this when you're dropping below a certain HP. Like we can see how much damage she did to Lilia, who's a little bit like more HP, like more bonus HP. So okay, 2300. Like that was QE, and then so QE.
So she did about 2k before ult.
Okay.
Right?
Well, hold on. So she has 2200, 20, 22, 22. QE brought her to 15.
And then here's W.
Storm Surge, W. So she did about 2,000 damage. She did about 2,000 damage And like, let's say Syndra first.
So she could one-shot me.
So she could one-shot you if Storm Surge is up and she lands a full combo. But again, like I was just talking about earlier, like she should not even be able to hit you. It's not like I'm
Mhm.
telling you to run up as Jinx. I'm not telling you to run up as like a Varus, something no mobility. You're at 500 MS. Bro, you got to understand 500 MS, it doesn't even matter if your movement's bad or good or whatever. Like you just clicking randomly, it's going to be impossible to hit you. She has to, like, it has to be a read. She has to predict like all, like, this much distance from where you actually are.
Okay.
Like, that's how far away, because that's how fast you can get there. So when someone, and like I said, that's a full combo with Storm Surge. And so especially, you could have even, wait, let me see. 2000. This is a game where, like, I would say every game, like every time that you would go Last Whisper third,
Mm-hmm.
but I didn't realize you had all AP. Literally, Shaco went AP, Katarina, or they all went AP. So the enemy team just built no armor whatsoever. So you could even go Edge of Night third if you wanted, if you're that afraid. But you don't need it. You really don't. Like, your build was fine order wise. It was perfectly fine. But like, if you don't ever even walk up to try. Oh, also, this also doesn't take into account. Look, it doesn't take into account that Syndra can't combo both of you. She can't one shot both of you.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're not up here, you can't punish
Yeah,
her.
well, no, I agree. Here, I should be closer up, but I was talking about
Tier
at
two.
tier 2.
Right here. Yeah. And like I said, I'd rather see you get one shot attempting to go for the play than like wasting your ult on a 5 minion wave that didn't need to be ulted, where like you could kill her. There's a lot of burst in the game, but like, you have to think of, like, so like, if I'm playing Syndra against MF at a high level, I can't really, like, if I'm gonna stun MF, like in this scenario, if we'll just go to it. Look right here. I'll tell you how I'm feeling as Syndra in a scenario like this. If I'm Syndra, I'm like putting Qs down. I'm not using E because it's too hard to land the stun here. If anything, the only way I kill MF here is with ult up, because I'll start with ult. I'll flash in, ult her, and then E, because then she can't dodge it. But if I don't have ult up, I'm not just gonna send the stun. That's probably why she doesn't send the stun here. Well, also because you're kind of far. But like, if you just walk at her, just click at her, and then click to the side, you're gonna dodge it. If this game wasn't so shit and we had a proper lab, I could show you. I could literally just like, you could play MF, or I could play MF, or whatever, and we could just send. You can see how easy it is to dodge the stun. But the only time we saw you attempt to dodge her stun was here when she flashed on you. So it was hard. She flashed on you. But like, here, just clicking at her and moving to the side, it's very, very hard for her to hit you. Really, really hard. And like, you can even do it in a very not risky way to try to bait it out, and then immediately turn on your movement speed and run her down. Like, you can just walk like almost out of the range, like in and out of the range. Like I said, if you're doing preemptive movements, it has to be a hard read. So, and like, you can't even see that because you never tried. And I get it. You're playing AD. That's the thing with ADC though. Like, ADC will always be this way. There's always gonna, like, ADC always dies to things just looking at them. They're the squishy hard carry class. So if you can't like be willing to play around that danger and understand that it's like sitting here like this and not dying isn't gonna cut it. Now, if she has ult, you'd be fucking trolling trying to kill her, because she doesn't have to land anything. She just hits you with 2 abilities or just starts with ult, like I was saying, then presses E and you die. But the fact that she doesn't have ult, and this is a losing game at the moment, and the enemy team's going to Baron, you have to be willing to go in and make a play because it's a play that 90% chance it works if you just click to the side when you run at her. And it's very
Yeah,
rare. Go ahead.
yeah, I also felt that since this game felt very hard losing, that I couldn't die or the game just ends on the spot, so that I had to value my life more highly.
That would be the case more if, like, well, I mean, that it's. That would be
I
more.
didn't feel I had the room to go for, in quotes, risky plays.
Well, it's less about risky plays. Like this play right here, I would never classify this as risky. And it's rare that for me to ever tell anybody they need to go for a play where like mechanics are involved, because this play actually mechanics really aren't involved.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Because
actually
I
just
just have
clicking.
so much movement speed.
Yeah, the movement speed is really, really insane. Like it's super hard to hit an MF with this much MS. So, and you have U moves. So, like, and it's not like you're in 1,000 gold shutdown. Then it's a little bit different. Then, like, yeah, one death, like you give away a bounty, a huge 1,000 gold bounty, and like the game can swing. But like that's not the case right now. You're not a bounty. They're trolling. You need to be willing to punish the mistake of her walking up this far alone when you have your abilities up and you are not like some pushover champ.
Mm.
And like, let's say you try to run at her and bait her Q and E out, and she doesn't use it. Then she made the right play, and then you couldn't. You see, like, her first mistake is walking up this far alone without ult. Her second mistake is the one you're forcing, like baiting out of her by walking at her and just clicking to the side, see if she will bite on the stun. We've already seen this Syndra. She sends it nonstop, so we know she will. At a high reload, you try this. They know that if they use stun, like risk reward wise, they know if they use stun here and it misses, they die. So they just won't use it, and then you can never go in and kill them.
Mm-hmm.
So like if you did that, if you tried to bait it out, right, and she doesn't use it, then there's nothing I can, there's nothing you can do. You tried, she didn't bite, no mistake to punish. But you did so far the other way, where you not only didn't even attempt to do the play that you were supposed to do, you wasted your most important cooldown to kill 6 minions that you could kill easily without being in danger anyway. Like ADC, a lot of it is about like knowing your threats and playing MF. Like what you really need to do with MF is like practice this right here, which is actually a fun thing to practice, to test. Like you need to see what you can get away with. Just like what I was saying here about how you can push the wave while they're all over here, and if they show up, you just exit this way. You can do that nonstop. They can't catch you. They'd have to like flank you from the other, like someone have to pincer you from top side, which no one could at the time.
Mm-hmm.
You'll see how much you can get away with. You'll see how many skill shots you can bait out, and especially if they're important ones like this. Syndra Stun's an important skill shot to bait out. Lux Q, you can bait all that shit, and then the fight's easier for everybody, and it even opens up like kill windows for yourself. But you have to use like in your eyes, in your mind, what is the usefulness of MS or of MF's giga high movement speed? What do you think it's like the use of it? Just like moving around the map faster?
Yeah, map pressure.
Yeah, so like that's like a very small piece of it. The real value is what I'm saying here. It's like the real value is like how you can reposition with it, bait things out, push things and not be able to be caught doing it. That's like where the value is. Moving around the map's not as important because like ADC doesn't really move around the map that much if you think about it. You're more like in mid lane clearing waves than team fighting.
Mm-hmm.
It's less about rotating and stuff. And if you watch, like, I'm even gonna watch, like, I'll watch a high low VOD while I'm in queue here in a sec of MF because I'm gonna play her mid lane a bit. You'll see what I'm talking about. You'll see how what the movement speed like allows you to get away with that other champs could not. Anyway, any questions on anything we went over though? Because that's basically it. We kind of covered everything.
So would you say that the game was lost at mid when Lily and Shaco went in?
No, I think it was lost when you didn't like. I think it was lost when you didn't attempt to do anything to the Syndra right there, because if you did, you could also stop Baron. Even then, it wasn't completely lost. That game wasn't a game where like one thing happened that made you lose. It was a real like collection of things ever since laning phase ended. Like you just weren't in the game after laning phase ended. Your ults need to matter. Like your ults need to be. That ult is so strong with those items, and you had a lot of gold, and they built no armor. It was actually like a game perfectly set up for you, because they had no armor since you had all AP champs, meaning your lethality, you'll shred anything. So if you were positioned properly, and like used how fed you were and how little armor they had, that's like you could have got into the game or like made plays multiple times. So yeah, there wasn't any single spot that caused you to lose.
All right.
But yeah,
Awesome.
all that stuff makes sense.
Yep. Thank you. Thank you.
Yep, go test that out. You'll see. I'll show you a VOD like on stream here. I'm gonna be watching one in queue. So.
Sounds good.
All right, man. Good luck. Let me know how it goes.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. All right, let's put on a. I don't think there's any like much to learn for me when it comes to MF. I kind of know. I mean, she's been out for. I mean, like she's just been out for a really long time, so kind of learned a lot, or like pretty much everything about her. But I'll watch a little bit.
Fortune doesn't favor fools.
This champ's nutty right now. MF is so fucking broken.
What's the worst that could happen?
MF is so broken. How did I cut my finger streaming? Like, what could I have cut my finger on sitting here doing nothing? Probably when you played Zoe. I have seen yeah, I have seen it. Wait. What the fuck just happened here? What the fuck? Yeah, I tweeted it. A collie dodging nerf, some fucking how. Ha ha ha, Ray, ha 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 ha, so fucking funny, bro. Idiot. I wanna see team fights. See? Alting on top of CC. That's what we're talking about right there. Dude, MF just flies around. Like, see, like, when you have all this MS, like, look at how you're supposed to, like, you need to get in, like, it's so hard to hit with skill shots. You gotta get in there like this and get your hands dirty. Dodge shit, bait shit. Make them use stuff. Cut your finger on your sharp wit and cunning mind. Hell yes. True. I'm so funny I made Sam laugh. You're welcome, providing entertainment even though you don't do job. Suck my balls. Are you gonna queue up? Hush. Hush, you. Yes, I'm gonna queue up. I'm just trying to decide if I have enough energy in my tank left. I feel like I haven't eaten anything. Wow, the streamer is toxic. Sam, you're toxic. Disgusting Kha'Zix players. Want to see my recent normals and watch my Pyke abandon me for 10 minutes? Do you think I want to see that? Interesting. Yeah, dodging shit is tough at first, but like, a champ to practice it on is gonna be MF. That's for damn sure. Like, this, like, I'm not, I'm not telling him to run in and like play footsies and dodge skill shots and bait skill shots on Varus. Not everyone can be like me, but on MF, anyone can run up and bait skill shots because 500 MS is insane. The farming fiddle hall. That fiddle looks like Mcbaze on the champ. You never even see me play fiddle. My fiddle's godlike. Nice flash. Nice. Yeah, that's a good idea. Getting on a Smurf and just playing purely for like giga limit testing, seeing what you can get away with using that movement speed. You'll be very surprised. You'll be like, damn, I'm fucking unkillable. I can run around and do anything I want. And then I'll be like, yep, that's what MF does. Broken ass champ. You see? Like, constantly walking forward. Even though Blitz has hook and everything, he's still walking forward. And then there's his ult layering on top of the Fiddle CC. This guy went Hubris and Collector. Personally believe Riot should nuke all Smurf accounts. Hey, you can limit test the shit on your main too. It's just if the rank is gonna prevent you from being able to limit test, if like you like the emotional part of losing is gonna prevent it, then you're only gonna, your progress is gonna be so slow. Actually, you won't make any. Dude, MF is broken as hell. She can do anything she wants. No one can fucking catch her. Look at this. Just push anything. No one can stop her. Holy 550 MS? Look at her. Okay, this guy's a bot. Never mind. Turn it off. 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 Oh my god. 700 gold right in front of him and he doesn't auto it. And then flashes like into the blitz hook. Oh. Bro, at least die for the 700 gold tower. Lucky bastard. Why even flash at that point? I don't understand. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Griefer. Team over chasing. See? Look. Enemy team chasing into a choke. Exactly what I was talking about. Like, look what this champ's capable of, man. How you gonna hit her? Look, how you gonna hit her? You can't hit her. That movement was actually clean though. He was moving right there. Looks like me. Thoughts? At least pretend to be a balanced champ. Riot Games. That's funny. I guess so? Question mark? What the fuck? What the hell? Yeah, so much for softball. Look, see? You see how you don't need ult to kill everything? You see? Look, he just runs in and autos the Jinx to death, even though Jinx is an auto attack ADC. This is what I'm talking about. See, you don't need your ult to get a lot of kills. This dude just fucking... Yeah, this champ is broken. That's another reason Collector is good. It makes you do... Like, that's another reason I like Collector in, like, Lord Doms. Because your autos can crit. And they hit like a truck with love tap. Dude, MF is so broken, it's crazy. For some reason, true. Collector's definitely, like, you should definitely be building Collector like every game. That's definitely why you don't like why you stop building Collector, because you just don't play the champ right. If you play like this, Collector will feel great. The game I just played of MF felt amazing. I one-shot everything. Oh my goodness, this champ. Look, and notice, this dude literally, not a single time this game has he been off the screen. He's right there, ready to punish the enemy team the moment they overstep. Right here, boom. They overstepped into the choke. There comes the ult. That would have killed all three right there if she Jinxed in that flash. It's just like in like a fighting game. Like, if you're not close enough, when the enemy whiffs, you're not in range to whiff. So then you have to walk up to try to whiff, and then it's too late to whiff punish. And it's too late. And you got to be right next to them, just barely outside of danger. So the moment they overstep, you punish. This VOD has all the things I'm talking about, legit. Other than solo killing Syndra.